was Alexander Graham Bell who said, "When one door closes, another opens. But we often look so long and so regretfully upon the closed door that we do not see the one which has opened for us." Today on Jamaica Magazine, we have learnt from the past and will be stepping into the future. Journey with us as we explore possible opportunities beyond that open door. We'll update you on some of the latest government scholarships and render some well-needed advice to students who sat the Grade 6 Achievement Test. I'm Theodore Henry, those and more in a few minutes.
Motorists, know your rights as road users. If you're stopped by the police in a road check, the police have the right to ask for your driver's license and vehicle documents. If you don't have the documents on you, you can ask for 5 days to provide them at a convenient police station. If you don't have vehicle insurance, you can be prosecuted and face the court. If you fail to renew the registration license, the police are entitled to seize your vehicle. If the police wish to search your vehicle, they should tell you the reasonable grounds for wanting the search. If you are given a ticket, sign it only if you plan to pay the fine and not contest the charge in court. And please be reminded, children under 18 years must wear a seatbelt, even if they are seated in the back. Know your rights. Knowledge of the traffic road code makes it easier to work with the police as they do their job to make the roads safer for you and everyone else.
Good day, I'm Stacey Ann Smith and this is your GIS News for Friday, June 20. True to his promise, the Justice Minister is taking legislation to Parliament next week that paves the way for persons with existing criminal records for smoking or possession of small quantities of ganja to expunge or clear their records.
There is a bill that I expect to come to Cabinet for approval to be tabled in Parliament. That should come to Cabinet on Monday coming, which will deal with the expungement of criminal records for small quantities and for smoking of ganja, yes, both for the past and going forward.
The bill to amend the Criminal Records Rehabilitation of Offenders Act is part of several planned revisions to marijuana regulations in Jamaica. The Dangerous Drugs Act is also to be amended to make it a ticketable offence if persons are caught smoking ganja and granting consent for its use in the medical and scientific fields as well as for religious purposes. Plans to establish renewable energy projects across Jamaica have taken another step forward. Energy Minister Philip Polwell says the ministry has completed the Sustainable Energy Roadmap that will guide the process.
And that project states that renewable energy can reliably meet more than 90% of Jamaica's electricity demand while lowering energy costs. That just 10 medium-sized wind farms, for example, at about 60 megawatts each, could provide more than half of Jamaica's current power demand, and the generating costs of just over 5 and 10 US cents per kilowatt hour respectively. New hydro and wind power facilities are already competitive energy sources.
Minister Polwell was speaking at the launch of Grand Palladium Hotels and Resorts solar roof system recently. Government will be developing a comprehensive beach access and management policy that will enshrine access to beaches for Jamaicans into law. The announcement was made in Parliament Tuesday by the State Minister of Water, Land, Environment and Climate Change, Ian Hales.
The main goals of the policy are to provide physical access to the beach, foreshore and the sea, and to manage on a managed basis to the general public, and to increase the opportunities for recreational use of the beach and coastal areas in an environmentally sound manner. It also aims to protect the traditional rights of fishermen to access the foreshore of the sea upon beaching of their vessels.
There are currently 86 public beaches, 33 of which are managed by the Natural Resources Conservation Authority. The main legislation governing the management and use of beaches is the Beach Control Act. Minister Hales says it doesn't inherently or explicitly say that the public has general rights to access and use the seafloor and foreshore, another name for the wet part of the sand. The policy being developed will fix that. The ministry will be holding public consultations on the matter later this year. Meanwhile, persons who illegally remove or destroy plants and other forest products will have to pay more when caught. Environment and Climate Change State Minister Ian Hales says the fines will be increased for offences committed against the Forest Act of 1996 and the 2001 Forest Regulations.
I take this opportunity to make an appeal to all Jamaicans. Please stop raiding our forests. We must preserve what we have. And if you breach the regulations and chop down our forests, we are coming after you with the full force of the law.
Currently, about 8% of Jamaica is considered protected forests, but those are constantly under threat from forest raiders. As part of its response, the Environment and Climate Change Ministry is also encouraging Jamaicans to plant 500,000 trees this year. And high-level climate talks will begin in Montego Bay next Monday. Over 500 participants from more than 50 countries will meet for the two-day International Climate Investment Fund's CIF Partnership Forum to be held at the Montego Bay Convention Center. It's being co-hosted by the CIF Administrative Unit and the Inter-American Development Bank. CIF is an $8 billion pilot that brings together donor and recipient countries, multilateral development banks, private sector, civil society and other entities in a concerted effort to trigger climate-smart investments. The Partnership Forum will provide the Jamaican government with an opportunity to highlight what has been achieved through the CIF within the broader context of the country's climate change strategy and objectives. And finally, the Office of the Children's Registry has appointed 9 new child ambassadors who will be advocates, bringing increased awareness to issues surrounding child abuse. Youth and Culture Minister Lisa Hanna has hailed the program, saying children are more likely to talk to their peers when they're being abused.
One of the ways that we have to improve the lives of our children is getting our children to speak, is getting them to speak about the things that affect them. It's getting them to speak and understand that it doesn't matter how old you are, how young you are, where you come from or what you look like. If someone is abusing you or if you feel uncomfortable, it is your right by law, by constitution, by international convention that the law protects you.
The 2014 to 2016 group from parishes across the island consists of 8 girls and 1 boy ranging from 11 to 16 years old. And that's it for GIS News today. I'm Stacey Ann Smith. Thank you for watching.
When using an automated banking machine ABM, ensure the machine is in a location you are comfortable with. And when you enter, be sure to close the door. Examine the machine before you insert your debit card, and never enter your card if the machine has a suspicious device attached to it. More important, don't allow strangers to assist you in conducting a transaction. And remember, treat your debit card like cash. Keep it in a safe place.
So you want to go to college or university to learn more about that specific career for which you have a burning desire. You've researched it, you've been keeping up to date with the latest trends in the industry, and you're just itching to whet your appetite a little further. But there's a huge pothole: money. Don't let it slow you down. A scholarship can help you navigate that difficulty.
Government, through its various ministries and agencies, awards a number of scholarships to students each year. You too could qualify and benefit from a scholarship or grant, but you must seek in order to find. At the primary level and moving on to high school, students who do GSET each year and earn high scores can get scholarships from the Ministry of Education.
The scholarships are awarded to students from both public and private institutions. The government in itself, the Ministry of Education, offers a total of 32 scholarships, government scholarships, yearly to students who sit GSAT examination.
Of the 32, 4 are named after prominent Jamaicans: former government minister J.A.G. Smith and 3 of the national heroes, Marcus Garvey, Paul Bogle, and George William Gordon. To qualify for these, students must meet some personalized criteria, generally related to the person in whose honor the scholarship is named.
For example, the Paul Bogle Scholarship, it is offered to a boy or a girl who must be attending Morant Bay High School. So if a child is selected to attend Morant Bay High School, then that child qualifies to be among those who will be selected. but the bottom line is that it would be based on performance.
So what of the next 28? Well, these are awarded annually to the top performing boy and girl in each parish.
Basically, the 28 scholarships are awarded based on performance purely, and it is awarded to all school types. So private, which we refer to the prep schools, all age schools, primary and junior high primary school students.
Since these students are selected based entirely on scores, the process is rather easy. In addition to these, the Education Ministry also offers sponsored scholarships, extended through private sector institutions such as banks to top-performing students. High schoolers, you might have just completed 5th or 6th form and are ready to experience the college life. In case you didn't know, the Student Loan Bureau actually offers grants. Yes, under its specially designed Grant in Aid GIA program, students receive a specified non-repayable sum to assist with the funding of school-related expenses. It's not a full scholarship, but it can certainly help to make a difference. Check out the Bureau's website to see if you qualify or call them at 754-2559. Then there is JAMVAT. The Jamaica Values and Attitudes program is another viable option from the Ministry of Education. Students volunteer for 200 hours and in turn earn a payoff of 30% of their tuition fees as well as an additional stipend. A great reason to volunteer indeed. For those of you already in university, the Ministry of Education's tertiary level unit is a great place to start your search. You can stop by their offices, make a call, or simply log on to their website, click on scholarships, and a long list of opportunities opens. The Ministry of Finance and the Ministry of Foreign Affairs also have a number of scholarship programs in place, especially if you're looking for opportunities to study abroad. Think Cuba, Russia, Japan, and so many other foreign countries. These scholarships offer not just educational advancement, but to a greater extent, a cultural exchange and broadening of your global network. If you need help in your search for scholarships, another government agency, the National Center for Youth Development, which falls under the Ministry of Youth and Culture, also displays scholarship options for students on its website. For further tips, call and/or check out the websites of the Ministries of Education, Finance, and Foreign Affairs. Hope you found the information quite useful. Students, go online, check out the websites, call the numbers, be proactive, and make the necessary steps in making your educational dreams a reality.
There'll be a better tomorrow. 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 There'll be a day. There'll be a way. There'll come a time to sing a brand new song. There'll be a better tomorrow.
Children have dreams. They, like adults, want to pursue opportunities beyond the door that's open for them. One such dream is to be placed in the high school of their choice, especially after sitting the Grade 6 Achievement Test. The children have worked hard. The results are in, but they're not so comfortable with the high school they are slated to attend. Let's listen in on the advice to students at Seaview Gardens Primary in St. Andrew.
My name is Elon Bennett. I attended Kingston Technical High School.
Good morning, everyone. I'm a past student of the Wolmer's Girls' School, proudly. My name is Denise Reed.
My name is Keisha Nugent. I'm a past student of Wolmer's Girls' School. Our motto, Age Quad Gis. Whatever you do, do it to the best of your ability.
My name is Vicky Miller. I am a proud graduate of Tivoli Gardens Comprehensive High School.
My name is Keita Campbell, Tivoli Gardens High School. Motto, studies transform into character.
Good morning, students. Good morning, everyone. My name is Everton Pessoa, and I'm a graduate of the #1 school in Kingston, Jamaica, Norman Manley High School. Yes.
Boys and girls, I am not contending my school because I know you all know that Dintil Technical High School is the best high school in Jamaica, okay? And I just want to tell you that you can strive for whatever you want to be.
It's not where you go, it's what you do.
Clap them, boys and girls. I'm gonna ask.
The teachers came up with this idea to have a uniform day so that the students who generally do the GSAT examination, so that they can feel proud of themselves. It doesn't matter what school they are placed. Sometimes when the result comes out, they feel as if they are worthless. You know, they didn't work real hard, and they don't feel where they have been placed satisfying to them. Some will cry, some feel as if they won't reach anywhere. But we want to encourage them.
So we want them to understand that if they look around, they will see different teachers from different schools. Some teachers went to Denham Town, some went to Immaculate, some went to Wolmer's, but we're all here and we're all excellent teachers.
Most students want to transfer from the school they went, like, for example, if you go to a school like Denham Town or Tivoli, it doesn't matter, you have to just study hard and focus on your goals, achieve what you learned in class, and just to be focused.
But I went to Denham Town and persons looked down on Denham Town. I am now a teacher at this school. When I just left Denham Town, I went to many places to ensure that I got all the subjects I needed. Now I hold a CPS, what is that? I'm a certified professional secretary. I moved from there. I now hold 2 diplomas in education. I'm a primary school teacher. I'm also a trained guidance counselor. I moved on from there. I went to UA, that's the University of the West Indies. I'm a holder of a bachelor's degree in psychology and political science. Sometime later, I moved on to do my master's degree at Florida International University. So I now hold a master's degree in curriculum and instruction. Students, how far you climb, how much you see, how far you reach depends on you. Let nothing stop you. You can conquer the world by doing what it is you need to do.
Now, whichever school grade 6 you are placed, you're going to go there and do your best. Your mind is a very strong tool. You might say to yourselves, I am dunce, but there's no such word as being dunce. You're going to tell yourself, I can make it. Visualize what you want to become. If you want to become a teacher, see yourself as a teacher. If you want to become a doctor, see yourself as a doctor.
Well, it's a constant work and a constant encouragement to the students because, you know, sometimes they feel as if they don't go to the traditional high school, you know, they feel inferior. But I'm here to tell them that you don't have to feel inferior because I went to Norman Manley. So it's not where you go, it's what you do where you are.
I think this was a very good idea
because in doing this, it helps to motivate the children and help them to know that it doesn't matter the school that they attend, they can come up and achieve great things in life.
I feel great because it motivates the children to let them know that if it's not the school that you go, it's what you go there and do, and that if you pass for a non-traditional high school, you can still do the same as if you pass for a traditional high school.
I feel overwhelmed because the teacher showed us that even though if you pass for a traditional or non-traditional, only thing you have to do is go to your high school and make the best out of it, because you can become what you want in life only if you put your brain to it and work hard.
I feel very happy and good that no matter which school you go, you can still go there and do your best and achieve your goals.
It's not where you go, it's what you do. Keep watching Jamaica Magazine.
Stand up and get in the race.
I can become the master of my destiny.
Step up your stride, make we work like a harder. Do it like Veronica, Bolt and a Sapa.
We can rise above the challenges and shine.
Was with passion in your heart. Make a plan and stop all the hyping. You think I saw? We reach our aging. I can, you can. Like our Olympians, every Jamaican can.
There are also worthwhile opportunities to be pursued in the literary arts, especially if you're a good writer. How about the Jamaica Cultural Development Commission's creative writing competition?
As I thought of running, he said, I'm passed out. I thought of giving in. He said, I like a challenge. I said, let's be reasonable. I'll fight as hard as I can, or you can give me a head start and I'll run as fast as I can. He said, I like your spirit. Ready, set, go.
Liked what you just saw? Well, stick around. The arts page unfolds now. The Jamaica Cultural Development Commission has a standing mission to showcase the talents and cultural expressions of Jamaicans. One of its vehicles this year is a creative writing exhibition tour, the offshoot of the 2013 Jamaica Creative Writing Competition. A visit to your local parish library will offer up views of the award-winning works.
Your fiction can take you into paths unknown to you. It can elicit strong emotions from your readers. It can be a catalyst in somebody's life. It can provide hypotheses to guide others doing research in the more formal scientific procedure. And not to forget, it can transform your own life.
JCDC's creative writing competition transformed the lives of the 50 recipients of 50 awards of merit, gold, silver and bronze trophies and cash, recognition, motivation and a chance to celebrate.
Give thanks and praises, we are still alive. So put your hand in the air and for the pretty little island. Look how me irate, look how me sexy. Me look like a book say, but me standing easy. So while we dancing tonight, hey.
I'm telling you before, I'll follow you anywhere, my love.
Lord, thank you for you, but she was truly a gift.
Jack, you're not thinking about jumping off this cliff?
You say you follow me anywhere I go. Yes, I promise you, man.
I'm real, Jack, but I'm just afraid. Give me a hand. Feel on my heart a pump.
They're coming for you, man. Jump!
By the end of the show, all 14 parishes were well represented on the medal podium, with highest honors going to Trelawney resident Gloria Malcolm Foster. Second place, or most outstanding writer, went to St. James's own Ava Gay Bennett, while first-time entrant Ambrosine Simpson secured the third prize.
Death walked with me, a shadowy companion for a while. And then he touched me, caressed me, running his ivory hands all over, resting on my breast, nestling to the left, like a bird in a cozy nest. Death whispered to me, intimately, only to me, a doctor's voice rasping, "Cancer."
Other amateur and professional writers were richly rewarded for their creative entries in the categories of poetry, short stories, novels, essays, and plays.
By virtue of your participation in our world, you with your gift of imagination and your ability to communicate in words and on paper are more than writers, you're social scientists as well. Our world needs to see what you see. I encourage you fiction writers to continue looking at our society and with your beautiful language to so package your findings that they're accessible to all of us.
The 2013 JCDC Creative Writing Awards ceremony provided the perfect platform to celebrate 50 years of rewarding Jamaica's literary expressions with the release of the Commission's Gold Anthology. A collection of gold medal-winning short stories from festivals held between 1999 and 2006, the anthology features writings from Carol Edwards, Michael Record, and Dion Jackson Miller.
Commuters, travel the route to excellence. Get your new JUTC Smarter Card today. It's not only safer, it'll also have you boarding faster and get you on your way quicker. Cards are available at JUTC sales offices, the JUTC lay-by in St. Catherine, the JUTC Halfway Tree Transport Center, and the East Parade office in Kingston. Print and collect your own ticket. Find the value in the JUTC Smarter Card. It's the smart way to go.
And that's it for this Friday's edition of Jamaica Magazine. Hope you were inspired to let go of that missed opportunity and explore the ones that are before you. While you do that, remember to visit our website, jis.gov.jm, or follow us on Twitter at JIS News, and send your feedback to jamaicamagazine@jis.gov.jm. I'm Theodore Henry, and this has been Jamaica Magazine. Another program comes your way tomorrow. Take care, and thanks for watching.
This has been a production of the Jamaica Information Service, the voice of Jamaica.